Hello everybody, I'm ATO and welcome. Welcome to this new series where I'm going to be talking about my ideas, my projects, and basically how I go about tackling any project I have, that is from the idea phase to the design phase, the coding phase, hosting, and everything that comes with it. Hopefully the goal of this video is to show you that if you have an idea or if you have any project, nothing is stopping you from doing it, only yourself and the will to work. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the project I'm currently working on, how I came up with the idea, and how I started implementing it. So I'm going to give you a little backstory. I'll start with the problem I had, the solution I came up with, and how I decided to solve it. Firstly, the project I'm talking about here is a project of mine called Oramo. The app is on the App Store and the Play Store. So what is Oramo all about? So Oramo right now is an app which can help you calculate mobile money charges easily in Cameroon. By mobile money, I mean things like Orange Money, MTN Mobile Money, and Express Union. So whenever you want to go and withdraw money, or whenever you want to send money to someone and you don't know how much charge is required to withdraw the money or to send, you just head over to Oramo, enter the amount you want to withdraw, and the charges will be given to you. So how did I come up with the idea? One day when I wanted to withdraw money from a withdrawal point back in Cameroon, I had about 20,000 francs on me and I wanted to withdraw exactly 20,000 francs. But the problem is I needed to pay charges to withdraw the 20,000 francs, because if you have exactly 20,000 francs on you, you need to have more than 20,000 francs to be able to pay the charge for 20,000 francs. So because of this, I had to ask the person who was actually doing the withdrawal, and the person didn't know anything. So I had to look at on the internet and look for how much charges I needed to withdraw 20,000 francs, and I had to go through a long list of charges, and I was like, but this thing can be done in an easier manner. So what I did is that I decided to create a website where you'll be able to calculate the charges easily. That's why during third term holidays of last year, that is exactly in August, I started working on the project. From there to now, the project has evolved, but that was the initial idea. I took like 1 month to develop it. That is the designing of the website, coding of the front end and the back end, and hosting everything up. So here is the website. It is oramo.com. So basically the website was a very simple one. All you had to do was enter the amount you want to withdraw. Let me say I want to withdraw 20,000 francs and press calculate. You have your charges here, 400 francs. And if you want to have the charges to send money from one person to another, just come to client transfer and it gives you the charges 100. Same thing for MTN Mobile Money and Express Union. But then, about 2 months later, I realized that a lot of people did not actually use web browsers to browse the internet. A lot of people preferred using mobile apps. That's when I told myself that, wait, but what if I develop this into a mobile app instead? And I was like, okay. But the problem was I didn't know how to develop mobile apps, because I just finished learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React. And that was what I used to make the website. But I had actually no relevant knowledge to make mobile apps. I didn't even know which programming language they use to make mobile apps. I started trying to learn Android development using Android Studio and Kotlin, but it seemed a little bit too tedious for me, because I had to develop the Android version using Kotlin and the iOS version using Swift. That's when I came across React Native. And React Native was like really a game changer for me, because with React Native, you can develop apps for both iOS and Android using one code base. And since I already knew React.js, with your React.js knowledge, you can transfer it to React Native directly and smoothly. So that's basic. So what I basically did is I took about a week. I learned React Native in about a week, coding about 5 hours per day. It sounds much, but that was not really a lot of time, because I had a lot of fun learning React Native actually. I started working on the mobile version of Oramo in, was it December? Yeah, December of 2021. Then after, I had to move to the US. I had to settle down, so I stopped working on it. I had to adjust in school. Like I had to start school, adjust everything. So I started working on the mobile app on March. That was during the Easter break. Yeah, I think it was March of this year. Yeah, so I learned React Native in a week or two, had some few practice projects before I started working on the mobile version of Oramo. And it was not very difficult, honestly. It was not very difficult. I took about 10 days to put the mobile app together. I was coding about 8 hours per day. After that, I tested my app on Android, iOS, put everything together, then published it on the App Store and the Play Store. I think I did all of that by April, mid-April. Yeah. So now the current version of Oramo that is on the App Store. Let me show you. Here's the current version on which is on the App Store. It's a very simple app. So like the website, what it does is that you can calculate the charges of Orange Money, withdraw charges of Orange Money, and sending charges of Orange Money, and MTN Mobile Money, Express Union. But I didn't want to stop there for the mobile app, so I added another feature that helps you convert currencies. Like if you want to know the conversion rate from dollar to franc CFA or from franc CFA to naira or whatever, you can do that directly on the mobile app. Yeah, so here it is. And here is another disadvantage of working alone and being a solo developer. You can't do everything, or you can actually do everything, but it's actually a lot of work. I wanted to add this feature to the website, but as I said, it's a lot of work, so I had to put it aside and just focus on the app. So currently on the app, you can calculate charges for mobile money, and you can also convert any amount from one currency to the other. There are about 185 currencies here. Yeah, there are about 185 currencies here. And yeah, so that's it. That's the current project I'm working on. And the second project I'm also working on, I think I've already spoken about it a lot on my Facebook. It's called OraLearn, where you can learn how to code in several languages from JavaScript, Python, Golang, and many more. I'll be talking about it in another video. Right now, what is the state of Oramo? I'm currently working on an update. The update will have very useful features like buying airtime, creating virtual cards, maybe paying bills. I'm still working on that, but we'll see in the future. The overall goal of Oramo is to help people be able to do anything that is like transactional in an easy way. So eventually I want to make payments easy. Like right now in Cameroon, if you want to pay something, let me say in shops or pharmacies, and you don't have a credit card or you don't have cash, there is currently no easy way to do it. You can transfer money from your Orange Money account to the pharmacist's Orange Money account, but it's too long. There are so many codes to tap, so I want to shorten that time needed to make payment. So that's like the grand goal. But for now, I'm keeping it small, doing incremental steps, developing everything bit by bit. So I'm currently working on an update, and I'll be very happy to share every step of the update and every development process here on my Facebook and on YouTube. So make sure to like and follow so you can be up to date with the development of Oramo. And yeah, we'll make it very interactive. You can ask questions. I'm going to try as much as possible to answer, give any advice I can give, and offer any kind of help. So this was all for this video. I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for the next.